how's it going? In today's video, we are going to be checking from demo 1 to demo 4 and then the final of the song that I just recently released, My Father. If you haven't listened to it already, please go give it a listen to. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube Music. I'll make sure to put the link below. I appreciate your support. Let's get right into the video. So let's start with the first demo that I created. And by this time, I already had the instrumentation. I wrote down the lyrics already. So this is the first demo that I wanted to record, and in this process I shared it to a couple of friends of mine just to give me some feedback. You can hear the metronome.
I had no father. I came into this world, left alone, abandoned from the start.
So as you can see, only 30 seconds in, the timing and the rhythm and the melody is very different from what you hear in the first demo. You can hear the metronome click. There's no violin solo in the beginning. I've done no mixing of any sort. It's very like record, and that's basically it. So that's the first demo. Let me know what you guys think. Before we move on, I wanted to listen to the chorus because that's also another important section of the song, and I didn't get to that part. So let's listen to the chorus of the first demo. Alright, so we're a couple seconds before the chorus starts, and this is the first demo.
Found me, my father found me, my father, so selfless, so kind.
I also changed the lyrics.
My father, with a heart which has gold. No one got it better than me.
So that's like a little bit of the chorus right there. And if we actually go back a little bit more before the chorus, I have like a pre-chorus. Shout out to my brother. I sent it to him and he was like, you should make the pre-choruses a little bit longer. So that's exactly what I did, but let's give it a little listen to.
Only God knew my father would be.
So this is the pre-chorus right here.
Touch your color, were all the gifts you gave me. Found me, my father found me, my father.
So the duration of the pre-chorus in the first demo is much smaller than the finalized version. And again, as I said before, I was talking to my brother and he was like, this seems like a big pivotal moment. And you know, that's when my father found me. If you haven't listened to the song or haven't listened to the lyrics, right when I was born, I was put up for adoption. So my father found me. So that's kind of like the lyrics, and you know, that's such a big pivotal moment in my life. I think my brother was correct in saying that I should expand that a little bit more and make it almost the peak of the song in a way. So yeah, let's move on to the second one right here. So already you can hear that I EQ'd it, I mixed it. The volumes are adjusted correctly, and you can hear some panning. If you're wearing headphones, you can hear the left and
I
right.
had no father when I came into this world, left alone, abandoned from the start.
So as you can see, I also re-recorded the vocals as well. And I think I did for each demo because as a non-singer, I feel like I can improve. Whenever I listen to it, I'm like, man, I can play that so much better. I can sing it so much better. Let me just get into the recording studio. Let's re-record it again. And that's what I did for each demo rework. Let's listen to the pre-chorus and then the chorus. This is demo number 2.
I knew who my father would be. Hold tight your collar, wearing all the gifts you gave me. You found me, My father found me. My father. So selfless, so smart.
So already you can see there's such a big difference from demo number 1 and demo number 2. Such a big difference.
With a heart rich as gold. No one has it better than me. I'm the luckiest kid there is, and I'll always love my father.
So that is the pre-chorus into the chorus. It's such a, oh my gosh, I don't want to give myself, I'm going to give myself a big pat on the shoulder because the amount of progression from demo number 1 and demo number 2 is just super big. I mean, listening to number 1 and then number 2 back to back, there's so much more growth, I guess. And a lot of it is just mixing, making sure that the volume is set, and making sure that the panning is set left to right. And I reworked on the lyrics, practiced a little bit more, so my voice is a little bit more confident while I'm singing. I also wanted to note that the pre-chorus is the same as demo number 1. I can't remember when I made the change. Yeah, I have 2 projects of the My Father on Logic Pro, so maybe I'll make a new video on looking at the changes between them. I don't know when I duplicated the project, if it was towards the end, but it might be worth sharing. Let's go into demo number 3. The guitar part sounds really clean. It sounds really good, in my opinion.
I had no father when I came into this world.
You can hear the little mouth noises. I think I cleaned that up towards the end.
Abandoned from the start, put up for adoption. No one by my side, only God, my father would be. Holding on tight to your collar, wearing all the gifts you gave me. You found me, my father found me. You found me. My father found me. My God, so selfless,
So right there, that's a pre-chorus change. It got longer.
My father, with a heart rich as gold.
I love that line right there. I loved what I did with my voice. Reach as gold. Except it's a little bit more airier.
I'm the luckiest kid there is, and I'll always love my father.
Oh, it's such a beautiful song. I get a little emotional whenever I listen to the song. But one thing, the guitar part sounds so good. I think I said that in the beginning. The pre-chorus got a little bit longer due to what I said before. I wanted to listen to the pre-chorus again because what I did at the end, I didn't know how to end it. My father found me, my father found me. And I think I went up and it was so bad though. Right here, it sounds...
My father found me.
So you see how I went up? Me. At the time, I thought it was great. Maybe it does in some other ears, but when I listen to that, my ears cringe a little bit. I should have just said, my father found me. My father found me. And just ended right there. And I think in the next demo, I really loved that take, but I just didn't like when I went up. Me. I did some mixing tricks that I like cut it a little bit, add some reverb so it doesn't sound like a harsh cut. It wasn't that complicated, but it was also kind of complicated. But you know, you get the point. There's not as much change from demo number 2 and demo number 3 because the mixing makes it so much fuller, and you still have that in both of the demos. But you can slightly hear a change in it, and you know, I think that's the coolest part about doing a video like this. You can see from the start and to the finish kind of the different changes that I did, and you know, it's kind of cool as, you know, the person who made this song and recorded everything and wrote everything. It's really, really cool to see the changes that I've done. So let's move on to the next demo. I want to keep this video a little bit short. All right, this is My Father demo number 4.
I had no father when I came into this world, left alone, abandoned from the start, put up for adoption, no one by my side, only God. My father would be holding on tight to your collar, wearing all the gifts you gave me. You found me, my father found me. You found me, my father found me. My father, so selfless, so smart. My father, with a heart rich as gold. No one has it better than me. I'm the luckiest kid there is, and I'll always love my father.
So a lot of change between demo number 3 and demo number 4. The first change that I've noticed is obviously there's a violin solo in the beginning, and there's added violin pads and pitching throughout the verse and the pre-chorus and the chorus. Again, I just want to preface that I wrote all these parts. You know, there's probably a lot of artists who does everything in their own songs, especially when they start out writing music and stuff. I just want to say I wrote everything. Everything that you're hearing, I wrote, I recorded it. I was a person who played the instrument itself. I don't know if you can also hear, I added a bass part too. You can probably hear it if you're wearing headphones. It's a low frequency, so obviously you can tell that the volume is a bit louder just from the waves itself. This is this is quieter obviously than demo number 4. Probably mastered it using the Logic Pro mastering tool. But yeah, it's really cool to see the changes. Yeah, let's move on to the final one, and then I'll share my final thoughts, and then we can call it a day. The reason why there's 2 final tracks is because you'll hear it in the beginning, and let me know if you do. I just had to cut it out because I didn't like it. Also, another thing, I left the breath in, like the because it's such a big topic, and I don't like telling my sob story, you know, on my birth, because honestly, yes, it happened to me at a very young age, but I also can't really remember it. So it's kind of like I can't, obviously it happened to me and I'm very sad. Like, no person should go through that ever. But I was also very young and I can't really remember it. So I don't know, it's very complicated if you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I wanted to have that breath in there because it's a heavy topic and I'm singing about it, but I'm also sharing how deeply I care for my father. Sorry, harsh cut. Before we move on to the final 2 demos, if you're liking this content and you want to watch more of this, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. It really helps the video out and it helps me to know if this is entertaining for you guys. Let's move on to the last 2.
father when I came into this world, left alone, abandoned from the start, put up for adoption, no one by my side, only God, who my father would be. When you untied your collar, wearing all the gifts you gave me, you found me. My father found me. You found me. My father found me. My father, so selfless, so smart. My father, with a heart rich as gold. No one has it better than me. I'm the luckiest kid there is, and I'll always love my father.
So, a couple of things, and sorry, you probably are singing harmonies to it, and I probably should have when I'm recording, but that's one thing that I kind of regret not adding. With the time that I had making this song, I didn't have a lot of time because I wanted to share this when my whole family and I were in Hawaii, and I wanted to share this to my dad in person because, you know, it's sentimental. If you could hear this beginning, I'll play it for like 3 seconds because it's right in the beginning of the song. I don't know if you heard it, but there's like a slight lag, and I think it was my violin playing, and I just forgot to cut it out in post, but it's like da da. I'll play it one more time just to give it a listen to. Did you hear it? I'm not sure if you did. So the last final is me just cutting that because I didn't want to add that in the final, obviously. That's one thing that I've learned is give your ears a break, because I think this whole song that I created, it took me about 5 days to make from start to finish. Obviously a lot of time went in, like I probably spent 4 to 5 hours a day working on this song. Just give your ears a break because sometimes you miss the most obvious mistakes like that. It was so funny because I released this version on DistroKid, which is the platform that I use to distribute my music onto each platform. And when I was listening to the final 2 days after I posted it, because I posted it like 14 days early, so I can maybe get a chance on some playlists, but I didn't, so oh well. But in the 2 weeks, I listened to the final recording that was uploaded to each store, and I heard that. I was like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? There's a new function or feature in DistroKid that allows you to re-upload music. Thank God I cut that out, and then I re-uploaded this version onto DistroKid, and that worked. So, and then another thing about the pre-chorus, as I mentioned, my father found me, my father found me. I went up there and I didn't like it, right? So as you can, I don't know if you heard the first time, but I cut that out. So let's give it a listen to.
My father found me.
So right here, give it a listen to.
You found me. My father found me. My father.
So it kind of like disappears, and I added a lot of reverb. I think it was like 100%. We'll have to look at if I make a video on looking at the project itself on Logic Pro, I'll show you what I did there, but I added a lot of reverb and a lot of delay, and then I obviously had a fader, so it would, you know, slowly just cut out and not like with a harsh cut. So I just wanted to just kind of make this video to showcase the start to finish. I thought it'd be kind of entertaining to watch. I hope so. This was fun to record. So please do me a favor. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I'm so down to record a video on looking at the project itself. So instead of looking at a black screen basically, and just with the audio we can have something to look at while we're listening to it. Oh yeah, I always forget this part. Please listen to my song that I made, and obviously you've listened to it, but if you want to listen to it on a music platform, that would really help me as a solo artist and as a young artist. I would really love to make this a career, and I just appreciate you guys watching this, and thank you so much for your support, and have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay sharp.